How are you now?
Howdy.
That's Travis. This good looking guy is Kevin. And this is H&H Prospecting. So we got really lucky. Someone who is also a member of Republic Mining Club and also one of our subscribers invited us out to their private claim out in Southern Oregon. So we're going to do some dredging today. Super excited about that. Hey, if you're already a subscriber, thanks for tuning back in and checking us out. If you haven't subscribed yet, we hope you like what you see today and we earn that subscription. So, we got all of our equipment set up. If you haven't seen it yet, we'll walk through it and talk about it. We're just letting our motor warm up before we get going. We're going to go meet Mr. Casey, check out their setup. They got a really cool 4-inch running the Dream mat, so I haven't got to see that before, so I want to see that going and again go thank them. So, with that, let's go thank the claim owners and pitter patter. Let's get at her. Casey and his crew are still getting their little setup all put together, so in the meantime, let's check out what's going on over here. Talk about the system that we're running real quick and show you what the game plan is for today. Alright, if you have seen it already, bear with us. If you haven't, this is what we're doing. We have a little 2-inch trash pump from Harbor Freight, nothing crazy special. That's your 2-inch intake going down. Tuck underneath that rock to make sure we got enough flow that we don't end up cavitating the pump. It reduces down to a 1-inch coming out for your high pressure. I've been saying it for weeks. I don't like the run flat hose. It likes to kink, so we're going to change it over to just a regular 1-inch dredge hose. Goes down to your 2-inch nozzle and up to our custom made, we should say Travis made, hopper box. And the hopper box, you got a 1/2-inch screen. What that 1/2-inch screen does, woo! That's slippery. I'll break up all the clay and the material before it falls down in the sluice box. Also gives me a chance to look for agates, gems, petrified wood, anything pretty and shiny. Once it falls down in the sluice box, you can already see how the water comes back to both sides, so all the material will swirl around, and then it'll come down underneath the dampening mat, which is just an old rubber mat from a different sluice box. And over your gold hogs, running the 3 towns and the 2 mother loads, and out the end of the sluice. We have some other folks that are doing a hole right next to us, so that's why the sluice is pointing out that way. You don't want to be rude and fill in someone else's hole. That's almost as bad as jumping in someone else's hole. So, we have this 2 huge boulders, 3 huge boulders, here, here, and there. Basically created a triplet. You can see we're on the inside of the bend here. So we're basically just going to pull all the big rocks out of the way, throw them up on the bank, and start dredging our way all along, trying to go to the bottom of these and the insides of these rocks. So, let's see if we can't find some shiny. Pitter patter. Just a quick reminder about doing your research and knowing where you're at, and other laws too. Something to consider here in Oregon. We are in fire season. Lucky for us, one of my good buddies is a fire marshal. So we're only actually allowed to run compression engines until 1 o'clock. So, here we are, 9:57, Saturday, July 11th. So, we only got about 3 hours to run. So, let's get at it. Let's throw this thing in action. So you see Travis there with the nozzle going after the hole. I actually see some material come up the hose. Bloop, bloop, bloop. There it goes. Look at all that chocolate milk in the sluice box. See how it catches some of the bigger rocks. Then what I'll do is I'll just slowly pull those big rocks out the way. Down dump they go. Look at those gold hogs doing their job. I want to show you too, I'm thinking about it. A little piece of advice, you do not need to bury your dredge nozzle. Keep that dredge nozzle above your material. I mean, look, it is picking up some pretty big rocks and not clogging, and he's just floating right above the material. He's doing some work. Find anything yet? rocks down here move out of the way. That kind of cost us a pinch point. Now we got the big rocks put up, so I'm just digging straight underneath this big one and keep running into pockets of sand. Hopefully there's some nice shiny in there. Can't really see what I'm doing, but just feel her out. Finger around a bit. What I like about that clear hose is I can actually see my material moving up it, and if there's a clog, I'll see it before I even fill it. Just going down, down, down the rabbit hole. Look at all that black sand. Alright, we've been running for a couple hours now. Time to take a break. We just ran long enough for the pump to run out of gas. Put a little bit more gas back in it, and we're just letting it run out of idle right now, letting it clean the mats clean themselves out while we have some lunch. Got the claim owners up above us, got their 4-inch finally running. Kind of show you what those guys are up to up there in their nice hole, and hopefully where everyone's finding some shiny today. Now we're going to get snack in our bellies, and then we'll get back to it. Alright, so we got the sluice box pulled out. We have some nice little colors in the siding mats. We've already slid the gold hog mats down and took, whoa, easy Kevin. Fall in the river, don't swim it again. Yeah, you're gonna get wet. Alright, gold hog mats in the bucket. We're gonna roll them one way. We'll roll them. We're gonna dunk, we're gonna dunk, we're gonna dunk, we're gonna flip them over. We're gonna dunk, 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 dunk. Then we're gonna roll them the other way so the teeth open the other way. Roll that the other way. Dunk, dunk, dunk. Dunk, 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 dunk. And your gold hog mats are cleaned out. We're ready for the next go. Alright, now we'll get the sluice. Got that, buddy? Yep. This is where she only comes. And just for good measure, done. That's a clean sluice box. Alright, so we're going to dump in the pan, clean some of it out, do a quick test peek out of it, and then most of it will probably end up in the blue bowl. All the material out of the Gold Hog mats, after about 3 hours of dredging, ends up being 1 pound of material. Tossing out the big rocks as we go. Spin, spin, spin. Dunk-a-dunk. All that big material getting washed off, the black sands, and the heavier material staying in the pan. Quit playing. That's pretty quick, Travis. That was just over a minute. Alright, now we do the devil over the shoulder. Show me the shiny. Is that a piece that just rolled down? There's a piece poking out on the left up there. Oh, there's another piece just rolled down. Hey! Hey, you guys! Hey, oh, hey!
Piece coming down.
Look at that. There's a nice piece up top there. One picker. Hey! Yeah! Yeah?
Yeah.
Is that gold? Hey! There you go. There's one nice little picker there. Call it the California picker. Kind of looks like California. We are not in California, by the way. Be very clear about that.
And a bunch of little fly poop.
Bunch of little fly poop. One little chunky. Well, we'll get it cleaned up a little bit and we'll go find Mr. KC. Hey, you're fine. Don't leave me hanging. Sha-na-na-na. Getting jiggy with it. I like it. That's a nice piece. Alright, so due to fire restrictions, we did have to kind of cut out a little bit earlier today. Got everything loaded up on the carts. We get ready to head out. I want to give a big thanks to Casey and his family for letting us come out. That was really cool. Never met us before. Just because they happen to be part of Republic Mining Club. Join, guys, $10 a month. We found enough gold in one outing to pay for our whole year. Totally worth it. Plus it helps out other people learn and get out too. But it gave us a chance to meet with someone like Casey and his family who invited us out on their beautiful private claim that only they've got to dredge on, and allowing us to come out here and dredge on spots that they haven't even to. So guys, that is really awesome. We really appreciate it. Thank you. We had a great time out here today. Hopefully we'll invite us back to come back out again. Again, thanks to all the subscribers. I think we're like over 180. We definitely decided we're going to put together a gold pan, a little bit of pay dirt, and probably even seed a little bit of gold and get it sent out to somebody soon. So if you haven't subscribed already, hit the button. It's there, it's somewhere. Find it. Give us that thumbs up, share. We really do appreciate you guys. This summer is just getting better and better and better. We've gotten everything ordered for our air hookah system that we keep talking about. So we're going to start putting that together, start doing some diving, and hopefully start finding some big, chunky cheddar. The fun stuff is fun, but small stuff is fun. So I'm ready to find some big nuggets to show you guys. So with that, guys, again, thank you. And as always, get that shiny.